Yeah, gonna take a quick walk over to the California Science Center. Not that far from the Natural History Museum there. It is a bit warm today though. Around the back they have that big fuel boost. You'll have to go and check that out a bit later. Approaching the California Science Center. Again, right there is the Coliseum. So we haven't really walked that far away from the Natural History Museum. That big cube right there is where they have the IMAX theater. You can purchase tickets to see various science films. There's the box office right there. And to the right of there is the entrance. So the Science Center is a free museum. The Pixar exhibit is paid and the IMAX is paid, but the rest of it you can just come in and check out. So it's a really great idea for family outings or just curiosity. You can also be a member, but you just get your discounts and entry or discounted entry into other museums. Because of the popularity of Endeavour, they have like a special entrance here. It's in a separate building and they take you through another exhibit and then into the actual Endeavour area. All 135 space launches at once. They all look pretty similar. You don't want to have too many variations. Different times of day. I guess slightly different trajectories with where they want to go. Touch the tires. Oh, here's an opportunity to touch the tires. These tires flew into space on Endeavour's final flight, STS-134. Nose to rubber, worn from the landing at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. I've been to.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of.
Very smooth.
Oh yes, it is very smooth.
So worn off.
See, I'm sure everyone's touched everywhere, but I'm trying to touch the least. I'm trying to touch the least touched spots. Ooh, it's a bathroom. Strap in and strap in your cheeks. It's a large piece of aluminum lithium metal called an orthogrid. It was carved from a single metal plate to be part of the wall of the super lightweight space shuttle external tank. So this is that part right there. Julie for size comparison. So we just got out of the Endeavour room back there. We need to take those stairs down. Then head through that door, and then in that white building there is where the space shuttle is. Okay, going in to see the space shuttle. That first view is pretty spectacular, and everyone stops in the door because they're like, oh wow.
Like I said, the power of man.
There's the mandatory gift shop there. Let's go check out the ET-94, the external tank. This is really big because the amount of thrust you need to get up, and of course the more weight you have, the more thrust you need. So it's really a balance of providing that thrust. And the amount that you need and the amount that you actually create. On the way back to the Natural History Museum from the California Science Center, we noticed that the ground is a Zuni fetishes? It's not what you think they are. It looks like they're little totems almost. So many different ones. All sorts of different animals. Yeah, so little animals are called fetishes.
Before you arrived there, before this museum was even open, I was leaning against this rock just deep in thought, minding my own business, and T-Rex snuck up behind me. He tried to bite me, then he turned and he ran. I followed him, I lost him. But now he's out there waiting like a Komodo dragon, like a shark. Wait a minute, no!
Just got done with the Dinosaur Encounter. What do you think of that one?
That T-Rex was absolutely... It's a carnival.
Yeah, we saw the Triceratops earlier too.
Yep.
But yeah, you know, pretty much like the Ice Age Encounter, they tell you some information about it and they bring it out and then kids freak out. Although this time it was a good freak out. No baby crying because of a Smilodon, aka saber-toothed cat. Everyone was excited for the T-Rex to eat that guy.
That Christopher guy.
Yeah. We're going to be heading into the visible vault.
We're going to be looking at archaeological treasures from ancient
Yes. So I forget if I read this on their website or on one of these things before, but like these are earthquake, not proof, but you know, earthquake resistant to a very high degree. As you can see, they're strapped down and everything.
See sandbags, is extra weight. I'm guessing sandbags. Yeah, so we live in an earthquake country after all, so these are pretty much priceless.
Irreplaceable for sure.
Batman. Fighting crime since,
Yeah, instead of the bat signal, they had the bat pendant. Yeah, I don't know if they're called hieroglyphics because they're not Egyptian, but some sort of ancient Incan writing.
now that is a fertility figure. Ornament depicting female and child.
Ah, okay, that's a fertility figure.
Appearing often related to fertility in the north side.
That's kind of scary.
No, that's not fertility at all.
That's the opposite. That would scare it out of you.
Scaring bad spirits away, perchance.
Amber Windows to the Past. Michael Ocean collection of ancient. Is John Hammond going to come in?
No, there's a reason why it's behind lock and key. And kind of in a nondescript
Well,
area.
I'm sure he'll spare no expense.
No, let's hope that won't happen.
Look at the details on that leaf impression.
Pseudo scorpion?
Yeah. It's very small. I'm trying to... Yeah, I'm not able to get a...
Yeah. It's called pseudo scorpion.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Remember, it's a nice camera, but it's not top of the line.
Maybe like bring up the zoom
this exhibit is also a member. Time to head into Becoming Los Angeles. I'm not really sure what this has to do with the Natural History Museum, but okay. Well, I mean, I guess there probably is a better museum for it. I guess it's just not around here. Some ancient Native American artifacts. So this is where all the historical objects come from. So all around Los Angeles County. Yep, new cultivating techniques introduced. It's a granary stand. And all the different missions across California. If you go to grade school in California, you're probably going to have to do like a mission project.
Which mission did you do?
Oh, I didn't do one. But most kids. You did one though, right?
I did one on San Diego.
What do you remember about your mission?
Not much.
I guess it wasn't a very good project. Yeah, you know, all up and down the coast. Yeah.
It was one of the earlier ones, 1769. Be nice. It's been 20
But it looks like there's at least 21 old U.S. currency.
Of course, the usual suspect: gambling, booze, and violence. Well, we have some paraphernalia from the gambling and booze. My own personal history. My great-great-grandfather helped with the railroads back in the 1800s. There's some other stuff. And that's how you know how I know.
Yeah. What is this?
Isn't this the locomotive?
I would think so, but double check.
There's that's on this side. That's what I was thinking. For a Southern Pacific locomotive, late 1800s.
Okay. Murder. Dun 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 dun. Broken plates.
Oh dear, I'm afraid there are gangs, including Chinese gangs. Sorry to say.
There's gangs everywhere.
Yeah, well, the unsavory part of history sometimes.
Of the present.
Let's talk cars. Let's talk shopping.
Yeah. What kind of car we got here?
Well, it lacks a windshield.
It's a 1902 tourist automobile. It's a cool little display of LA. Union Station. There's City Hall right there. Have the 1925 Ben-Hur costume, and of course the one that I really love, the 1959 costume with Charlton Heston.
Because yes, the 1959 version was a remake of the silent 1929.
Yeah, and they tried to do another one recently, but that bombed, and for good reason.
Let's just never mention it ever.
Yeah, that's not me.
Solar power.
Got like a phone in there, which I mean, the moment you put a phone there, it's going to become outdated.
Yeah, you know.
Got the Rainbirds here. I don't know if that's a brand name or the time.
Plus the cost of
Okay, and that seems to be the end of the exhibit. Entering the age of mammals. Oh, we got our first specimen here.
Looks like a cheetah.
No, you.
Very funny.
Hello, age of mammal.
Second specimen. That's the first, cheetah.
Well, I mean, that's a picture of a mammal.
These animals have seen better days.
Uh-huh. What do we got here?
I think it's a llama, might be an alpaca. You never told it.
Oh, see, this is cool. You can learn more. You ask the alpaca right here.
Yay! Well, wait, I said alpaca second.
Well, I'll still count it.
Alpaca llama. They spit.
Reminds me of a lot. Be careful, they spit. The expression on what was that thing in the back? Go back to our.
It looks like a pygmy sperm whale.
The expression on that pygmy sperm whale, it looks like, kind of like Patrick Star. Looks like he's just chilling after a long day.
I hope he actually got his coat. Do you think he did? Or does he look sad because he never got his coat?
I think he's sad he never got his coat.
Well, we gotta do something.
Look at him, he's like, all I wanted was a coat. I didn't want to be killed. Plates collide and continents shift. Wow, volcanoes. And mammals. Great. Cross that.
What?
Knee structure. Oh, they're not. Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, they're not the actual things, but it says field. This one says the field too, and this one says surprise. Look, wait, look.
But it doesn't say please touch. I'm a little disappointed.
Oh, not polite. Yeah.
Habitats, greater diversity.
So it looks like we have a rhino here, twin-horned rhino, and the others are kind of like horses, giraffe relatives. Oh wait, we got more feel and looks.
Look.
But don't feel.
Feel this
I'll
one.
feel this one.
Probably
You
don't
know
want
what?
to
I'm gonna be a rebel. I'm gonna feel the others.
We'll see how sharp they are. If I don't want you losing a, you know.
Oh, well, they wouldn't put it out there. So
I'm
I feel it.
teasing. Good gracious. Be surprised. Cracking the bones.
Replica of skull.
Dog's paws are not used. Oh no, you're gonna make a Franken monster.
Yeah. You need to make sure they're eating the right thing. Different teeth are meant for different diets.
You don't want them to starve to death now.
No.
Have the
Human tooth. You don't get any tooth fairy love. Oh, here's some manatee skeleton. The old sea cow. Mermaids.
our marine friends. Cool. Don't litter the oceans.
Problem is they're so slow in the the Floridan waters. They sometimes get hit by boats with propellers. This isn't today's camel, it's yesterday's camel.
Or not tomorrow's camel either.
No, well, it's dead. Tomorrow's camel will be born.
Tomorrow.
Well, it'll actually never be born because it's always a day away. So of course the older the deeper. Sometimes they do those kind of coring missions in the sea. They go all the way down and kind of look and see what's down at the bottom.
How do we know about climate change?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Speaking of.
Here are the deep sea clues. And that pretty much finishes the Mammal Hall for us. Yay, Mammal Hall!
We're mammals, what?
Okay, so this is the Rotunda here. From here, you can either go into the museum store, outside into the nature gardens, the Dinosaur Hall, becoming Los Angeles, or where we just came from, the Mammal. Yep, the Age of Mammals, exactly. And around the top of the Rotunda, they have a bunch of pictures and such of different animals. And down at the bottom, they have some cool exhibits. We'll take a look at the exhibits.
Are those supposed to be the 3 Graces in the middle?
I do not know.
Because there's 3 ladies, so I'm guessing the 3 Graces, but...
Well, let's go with that until we hear something else. Okay, here we are on the bottom floor of the Rotunda, the Haga family Rotunda, and they have all these different...
Dioramas?
Yeah, some sort of exhibits all the way around. We'll check each of them out and see what they are.
Alright, first up.
Let's see, got some bones here.
What big beast left these?
Big beast left these.
Not a saber-toothed cat, I know that. Those things pounced.
They look kind of old. Maybe an elephant.
You mean a mammoth?
Oh yeah, well I don't know what era we're talking about. Some sort of tusked friend.
Not quite. Moa, extinct flightless birds from New Zealand.
Yeah, would have been too small for
Oh, so this part is the femur up here. For some reason I was thinking that was the down here, the shin bone.
Yeah, well, we learned about the Mammal Hall. They have different kind of ankles and knees for different types of purposes.
Yeah. Basically, they walk around on what we would call our tippy toes.
Yep. Tippy toes. It's a fossil. But
Petrified wood. I don't know. It's too big to be a caprolite, I'll tell you that. Even though the middle looks
I mean, it
mushy.
looks like some sort of, I don't know, eel went inside it. Yeah, it does look like wood though.
I don't know, it looks a little... I don't know. I don't know, go find
I mean,
out.
because I've seen petrified wood before.
I know, it's a little too... It's a fossilized log. Ha! Invaded by marine animals that settle on it and board it. Okay, so we're halfway.
Did they say eel?
No, I don't know.
Okay,
Calcified.
well, I'll count that as a victory.
Well, shipworms, tiny clams called shipworms, and then other marine mollusks. So, yeah, you take petrified wood, put it in a marine environment, you get a fossilized log. Woohoo!
Okay. Well, that is the Rotunda, the top. As I said earlier, just a bunch of paintings of stuff. No real exhibits up there.
It's life through kind of artist project.
Time to go into the nature lab. A little nature store here. No, that's not a real one up there. They do have pipes for them to crawl around.
No, apparently for Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, as well as the generic Kroger.
Yeah, Raisin Bran. Are there
Keeps
any?
things moving.
I don't see any mice right now.
Are they napping?
Oh, here's one up here. Looks like there's at least 2 of them up here, maybe 3. Yeah, they're probably just all chilling. Whoopsies, poorly. What food did the possum eat? Still think that possum is spelled weird. It ate yuckies. Or your nature story, okay.
Brady, Batby, once I had how about a smiley face? I think I'm like a Hufflepuff forever. I got bitten by a fire ant. Well, it is nature. That's unfortunate. That's not nature. That's just going to begin. Okay. Mystery bug. You figure it looks like some kind of beetle. Yes, so.
Probably to be like, how far apart are its legs? Or what color is this?
Choose a statement that best matches the mystery bug. Head has a very long snout, or
No.
head has mouth parts but no snout.
It
No
doesn't have a
snout.
no.
Okay, next question. Body has spots or stripes. Body is mostly solid colored.
Yeah.
I'd like to give you examples. It's not bright red, it's bright green actually.
Got a little bit of orange though.
Well, it wasn't red. Is it textured or is it smooth?
Mostly smooth, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say it's more smooth than textured. And finally, we identified a green fruit beetle.
Yay, we did it!
Yay, we did it!
Okay. So apparently there's a turf war between the western gray squirrel and the eastern fox squirrel. Here's some of the casualties.
Unfortunately, you can see the gray squirrel is more gray. Hello, Mr. Nice to see you swimming.
He's coming.
He's rounding the corner. He's turning left. Ah.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, on our way back from the museum, I'm gonna hit up the H Salt Fish and Chip.
What's your problem? There's a car coming. You want me to get in an accident?
On our way back from the museum, I'm gonna hit up the H Salt Fish and Chip.
I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood.
Gotta hit up the H Salt Fish and Chips here. Time to dig into our H Salt, you ready? Yeah. Now, how was your H Salt?
Good, satisfying. Even in one piece, big, hearty fare, satisfying.
Yeah, I mean, it's no frills, but it gets, you get your fish battered and fried right there, and French fries.
Fried.
Yeah. The French fries are frozen, but then fried, but that's okay.
That's okay.
That's not what I go there for. But yeah, there we go. Successful dinner.
Yay!
Now we're going home.